typically, a person is only supposed to say good things of the dead. But in the case of Lawrence, the tone of his obituary seems to be, good thing he's dead.
Oh.
The obituary published in the Florida Times-Union over the holiday weekend describes the late Pfaff, I said it, 81, as narcissistic and an abusive alcoholic whose death proves that evil does eventually die.
Wow.
This is a public obituary. The angry obit was written by Pfaff's son, Larry, who didn't pull any punches. Would you like to hear some of it?
Yes.
Pfaff is survived by his 3 children. No, 4. Oops, 5 children. Well, as of 2022, we believe there's one more that we know about, but there could be more.
Oh.
His love was abundant when it came to himself. But for his children, it was limited.
Oh.
From a young age, he was a ladies' man and an abusive alcoholic.
The tone of voice you read it. He was a ladies' man and an abusive alcoholic.
Solidifying his commitment to both with the path of destruction he left behind, damaging his adult children and leaving them broken. The obituary says that Pfaff spent more than 20 years working for the New York Police Department, but because of his alcohol addiction, his commanding officer took away his gun and badge, replacing them with a broom until he could get his act together. Pfaff Jr. told the First Coast News that he actually started writing the obituary a year ago while his father was still alive, as a way for me to really cleanse myself and let that part of my life go. Wow. He then sat on the piece until his dad died June 27th. I gotta stop right there. So imagine you're planning it out. You're thinking about your father's demise. So you write it ahead of time, sit on it for a year. You know those letters that you write because you really want to vent to somebody,
And
but then you don't actually send them?
Yeah.
This guy didn't do anything with it for a year. And then his dad dies and he goes through with it.
Yep.
Have time to put it out there.
All still accurate.
Yeah, I feel the same. The Times-Union notes that Larry's sister, Carolyn, grew up in the same household as him and confirmed Pfaff's account of their father. Pfaff Jr. said, people have reached out to thank him for being honest about his deceased parent. Wow. Like, I don't get this. People die, and the people around them, like, they could be the most horrible person. Somebody that you go to the funeral, nobody really liked the person. They were just mean. They were a bad person. You know what I mean? And then you get up there and you say all this nice stuff. But this is nothing new, by the way. This has been in sitcoms. It's been in movies. This is an issue that has been tackled multiple times.
If someone was a terrible person while they were alive, they're a terrible person while they're dead.
It's the way it is, right?
That's just who they were.
But you're supposed to speak kindly of the dead. But why is that?
Why is that a thing?
Tell us why. Why is this?
Yeah. I'll speak kindly about the dead if they're a kind person.
Yeah. But I think the thing is you don't say anything at all if you have nothing to say.
Oh, if you have nothing nice to say.
Usually that's what people do.
Don't say
It's
anything.
just nothing to. You just stay quiet. You just don't say anything. But there's this idea that's out there that you're supposed to only say kind things of deceased people. You would never do it with Hitler. There's some people who have died. You would never do that, right?
Yeah.
It's crazy to me.